It's now time for the J Burke Home Show on K-Law 101. For the next 30 minutes, you'll hear information that will save you money around your house. With your hosts, Eric Sherem and Jay Burke.
And a pleasant good morning, Southwest Oklahoma. Ready to start another weekend for your Saturday. It's been hot, but what else can you expect this time of the year? And speaking of the man who, this is Christmas, this time of year for a heat and air guy.
Christmas.
How busy are you?
Well, we just can't get there fast enough, and we understand that. We have a lot of people that their air conditioners have totally quit in the last few days, and so we
when it's 107.
Oh wow! Yeah. And we have a huge amount of units loaned out, temporary units loaned out, so people can have air conditioning while we get their systems ordered in and get them installed. So, but we are just a phone call away. So we are having, I can't tell you how many calls a day. I had the last few days I've been so busy doing estimates, I don't even know how many we're having. I know that we're not getting off till 10, 11, or 12 o'clock at night and starting at 7 o'clock in the morning, so it is an all-day thing. But when it's 103, yesterday in my car it said 108. So I don't know if it's wrong or not, but it sure felt like 150 to me. When you get out of the car, it's just like...
Does it make a difference when you get to triple digits?
It doesn't
really,
matter.
Does it?
It doesn't matter. And I had a guy actually call and asked me a question today. He said, I've got my unit set on 65, and it just won't get there. And it's 102, This was just... okay. I mean...
refrigerator status?
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, and it wasn't a unit we'd installed, but all that I'm trying to say is that our goal is 30, maximum usually 35 degrees from outdoor temperature to indoor temperature. So if it's 100 degrees outside and we can get you down to 70, you're doing awesome.
Right.
And if it's better than that, it's because your house is insulated well and you've got great windows and great doors and great everything else. But if you don't have that, that's where the PSO program comes in and Center Point Energy comes in to help you figure out a way that you can keep it cooler than you normally would. But if you expect it to be 65 degrees in your house when it's 105, good luck. Unless you've really got a home that is super efficient and super insulated and all those types of things. But we can sure come take a look at it. But I have had people call say, I've got it set at 65. It's only getting it to 70, and it's 102 plus. Yeah. So I sometimes I just have to say it's 102. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Now, if you're telling me it's 78, okay, then we've probably got a problem. We're 8 or 10 degrees off where we ought to be. So, and then the customer said, well, I'll leave it set at 65 and it never shuts off. Well, it's only getting it to 70. It's never going to shut off.
I think that's the key. I didn't know how cold someone would want it. So, I mean, I know no one wants it at 33, just above, freezing. But, it wouldn't do that. I mean, it's nice to know that it's 30 degrees lower than what the outside temperature is.
Yeah, and it might get it down to 65 at night when it gets down to 80.
Right.
It'll get it down. And you can even actually make a unit actually freeze up. This time of year, it's hard because it stays pretty warm. Other night, it was 10-something at night. I think it was 10:30, and it was still 94 degrees. Mm-hmm. So they're running day and night and just trying to keep your house cool. But, I tell people, keep your blinds shut. That's very important, in not only in energy efficiency, but in helping your air conditioner stay, able to keep up. Keep your blinds shut during the day. If you've got 9 kids, you can't let them run in and out the door all day long and expect it to keep temp. It won't do it. It just won't. And a lot of people have doggy doors, and that's great. Those are great. But you got to make sure the doggy door shuts. Because I went to a customer's house the other day, and they said, my kitchen just stays hot. We've done everything we can. And we go out and we look at it, and it really was just the doggy door. Once I showed her the doggy door, and I said, put your doggy door cover back on. They make the covers where the animals can't come in at night, when you're asleep. So she put the little doggy door cover back on, and within a couple of minutes, she had a little temperature thermometer sitting there on her counter in her kitchen, and it went down 4 degrees almost within less than 5 minutes. So some
of the simplest things.
I know it seems like it's, I'm being sarcastic. I'm really not trying to be. It's just think of all the things that could be a heat source. I had a customer the other day that had one of those little ice makers that you set on your counter and they make ice. And their air conditioner was out, and we were bringing in temporary units to put in for them, and I was there, and it was hot as all get out inside the house. And I walked in the kitchen, it felt like a blowtorch was blowing through the kitchen. I thought, where is the heat coming from? And I looked over, and it's the little ice maker, something you buy at Lowe's or somewhere, and it's plugged into the wall, and it makes ice. It's real nice. It's cute. But the side of it has like a small little
exhaust fan.
Yes, and it is zinging the heat out. And so I'm like,
I don't mean to laugh,
no,
but yes.
But do you really need that right now?
Or in the kitchen.
Just don't plug it till the air is back on,
right,
you know.
Right.
But it's the lady said, "Oh my God, I never had any idea it was blowing out that kind of heat."
Yeah.
And I
said,
"Well,
it's a small appliance." Well, when we have air conditioning, you don't really think about any of that because it's all taken care of.
No.
Now, you mentioned the program, so we got to get back on track about just to give us the latest update because you say it's fast and furious and the CenterPoint Energy and PSO rebates that are available. And just to recap, it's not to come in to replace your whole system. It can be just adding insulation. It can be you can get rebate money to anything that makes your house more energy efficient. So how are we at the program? I guess still thumbs up, still a go?
Still a go. They don't really tell us where we're at yet. So we don't know how much is left and how soon it'll go away. It could be next week. It could be a month from now. We don't know. So they usually give us an update after about a month. We started July 15th back again, so we haven't even quite been a month. I know we've turned in well over 40 homes that needed PSO, rebates, and the average rebate is at least $2,500 to $3,500 average.
Wow.
Just from PSO, and then CenterPoint again $400 at least. Some of them $2,000 from CenterPoint. So all I'm saying is if you have any ideas that this is something you want to do, before the money runs out, you have to get your name in the hat and get money allocated for your home. Even if it's 60 days from now, before the work's done, you have to get your name, have to get the house certified that it needs it. So call us, we'll come out, we'll do the free assessment. I will personally, and we will sit down and figure out and get PSO, the tester out there to do the testing, so you can be guaranteed that even if the money runs out, your money for your home is set aside in an account, so it won't matter if the money does go away.
Also, a reminder, because some people are just figuring out about this program, that it's instant for the customer when they go with you. They're not waiting on a rebate check for 60 to 90 days.
Yeah, all of our rebates are instant. Even our Lennox rebates are instant. So we have a J&J Burke rebate right now because we know it's summer and we're trying to help. Our rebates, PSO, CenterPoint, and Lennox are all instant rebates, instantly off of your invoice. You don't have to wait on anything.
Very nice. And free estimates, and Jay said it. He'll come and do it for free. And what's so great is we talked about this third party that comes in, and basically Jay will say, okay, I think this is what's you're going to need for the program. A third party entity comes in. They said, yep, that's exactly what they need, and they go forth, and then PSO signs off on it, and then you get the rebates. So you're not going to be upcharged, you're not going to be oversold, you're not going to be undersold. You're going to give exactly what's needed, and that's comforting to know. I think most people need to know that when you drive up, that's what they can expect.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just like you say, it's just been, hey, you need insulation and your ductwork needs to be repaired. Your furnace is only, or unit's only 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Maybe you need to, you just need to get some repair done, and PSO will help with that. So it's not like you have to do a complete change out. That's not what we're there for. We're there to help you figure out solutions for your energy problems and your comfort problems. It's a lot of times it's people saying, I know I went to a house in Elgin the other day, and the lady said the back part of my house where my kids' rooms are, they're dying in there right now because it's 100 degrees outside. Well, it had nothing to do with her system. It had to do with her ductwork. And so once we got the ductwork fixed, she said, oh my gosh, I had no idea that I could ever get air back here. And they've been living there, 5 or 6 years.
They just said this is what you deal with, and they'll get a fan to try to help out, and just a simple fix like that.
A fan from the living room blowing down the hallway to the bedroom.
I know. I've seen it.
That's what I saw.
I've seen sheets petitioned up to block off sections of the house so the air kind of stays in. And if you're laughing, say, yeah, that's my life. Well, call Jay because he'll give you a free estimate of what you need.
Absolutely.
So, well, we've got a special guest with us. She's a lot better looking to have her come in and you and me talk. So
that's right. Absolutely. We have Deanne Armstrong from Comanche Home Center Carpet One. So welcome. Thanks for coming on.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. And, one of the things I think that people always talk to me about, and I know I'm in the market right now for some carpet, and I've talked to some people at Carpet One already a little bit. People talk to us, and you can probably tell us, I know are there a lot of different variations in quality of carpets? And I mean, it's kind of like air conditioning, maybe.
One's all the same.
Well,
they're all the same.
They're all the same. They do obviously they lay down the same way, but what really is the difference? And I know the fibers are different. That's what I was told when you guys gave me an estimate. So I think a lot of people don't know that.
Okay, well, I'll tell you a little bit of difference. Yes, there is different price points to carpet, so it fits just about any budget for new carpet, depending on whether you have it as a very high traffic area that you're carpeting, or if it's just a single area or a bedroom in the home, maybe different also. But fibers do make a difference. There's actually one that they've called a waterproof carpet that Shaw makes.
Really?
And the backing of it is actually waterproof. That we've poured water on top of it, had it set for 48 hours, and nothing came through it. So if you have pets or anything like that, that may be something to consider. Your nylons do tend to hold up better than your polyester carpets. So again, at any budget, we can get you taken care of. Just kind of tell us what you need.
Because I'm one of those people that have pets. So, it's constantly, my dogs are getting older, and so they have accidents sometimes, and I'm not getting rid of my pets. So, I'm just going to pay for new carpet. And so, but that's good to know. So, and I've heard of different, people say, well, it's great to get good carpet, but it's just as good. It's just as important to get great pads. So
Absolutely.
And I'm a person that has allergies. Mm-hmm. And so we vacuum often to keep them. We have little chihuahuas that have little small hairs, and, I'm highly allergic to pet dander. And so we sweep a lot, we mop, we do everything we can to keep it up. But so is there different pads and carpets that can help people with allergies?
Well, first, if you don't want to get rid of your pets,
not happening.
And as they get older, they do have accidents. We can go with an upgrade pad that has a moisture barrier to help protect from any kind of moistures, but it also has an antimicrobial that's sprayed into the material as it's made to break down dander, dust, and things like that. It's not that expensive to upgrade a pad. Yes, carpet's more expensive to upgrade, but that is a great idea to start with the pad first as an upgrade. Your children probably aren't allowed to take food and drinks in their rooms, but they probably will. So that'll also be peace of mind in case they do spill something and don't tell you about it. That's not going to soak into the pad. When you clean carpet, when you see the pad come back or the stain come back in a couple weeks in your pad, it's usually because it soaked down into the pad that got the carpet clean. But once the carpet's clean, your stain now comes up through the pad and through the carpet, and that's why it reappears. So by upgrading your pad and you have a moisture barrier, that will keep from those stains soaking into your pad.
Well, that's great. I didn't know that. And another question I had when you guys gave me the estimate was, number one, do I have to move all the furniture myself because I'm getting old and lazy, and I really don't want to move all that furniture to get my carpet replaced? And do you have to move everything out of a room to get a carpet replaced? I mean, is that how that works?
Absolutely not. If you want to, you can. If there's only some items that you want to move, and maybe it may be a heavy bed or dresser or something that you can't move yourself, we'd be more than happy to come out, look at it, and tell you what we would charge. It's usually by room, but in some circumstance, if it takes more than one person to move it, then we can give you a quote on site, absolutely, and let you know how much that's going to run to move the furniture for you.
Great. Because I know I have a customer that I was at the other day, and they were asking me, they said, we've got pets, and we've got stuff everywhere, and we've bad back and everything else, and can they move the furniture for us? So I have a name and number I can give you after we get through off the show here. Somebody you need to call because they're ready for carpet.
We do ask that the pets are put up so they don't attack anybody.
We ask the same thing when we're doing ED there. Please don't let them attack us. Yeah. So and I think another thing that people wonder is when you take all the carpet up, and I know I'm going to be embarrassed because I know my dogs have had accidents. I just know it. And I almost want to take it up myself and never let anybody see it. I mean, it's not horribly that bad, but in my mind, it's probably that bad. But, is there something that they do to put down on the concrete? I mean, sometimes it's soaked through, and I've actually seen it where it's actually made the concrete stained, and you have that pet odor on the concrete. Is there some sort of chemical they put on, or?
You can put specialized chemicals on that to kill it, but it's as simple as a bleach and water and letting it dry to clean the concrete before it's put on would be a great idea as soon as the carpet's pulled. But we will pull the carpet. We will dispose of the carpet too, and we'll include that in your free estimates. That's
great. So that's, I guess, a good question. So it leads us to the fact that, all right, I want new carpet, and how much is it going to cost me to have you come tell me what it's going to take to get new carpet?
Absolutely. Just give us a call. Any of us can set up the appointment for you. Given lately with the floodwaters that we've had, we've been extremely busy, but we make sure within 24 to 48 hours that we get back with our customers and make sure everybody's taken care of.
Good. And
so that phone number, that would be nice. Your phone number?
Our phone number, 580-355-9600, is our direct line to Carpet One.
Great. And the estimates are all free.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, before we were just commenting about, Jay was asking about cleaning the carpet, and you said there is a protocol, and you didn't know you had one, and you've got that information as well. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, even if you just need information on cleaning your existing carpet, most companies will tell you to go ahead and have it professionally cleaned, but there are, for whether it's gum or wine or anything that you spill on your carpet, there are some things that you can do at home to clean those things. If not, then we do have recommended products. If the carpet is purchased from us, each company will recommend a certain cleaner or maybe even their own cleaner to clean it with. But I'd be more than happy if you had issues to visit with you about that.
That's great, because I just go looking at, you go into some places and you spray something on it. I did it before and it bleached out some of my carpet. And
well, one point is never rub a stain in when you're doing it. Always blot it. And that
I'm a rubber.
Well, because your parents told you use some elbow grease. Get some behind it, like you're waxing a car or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So see, I didn't know.
Good
that.
tip
That's
to know.
Right. That's
yeah.
Right. No. Yeah. Yeah. No rubbing, Jay. No rubbing. Don't do it.
Grind it in.
Well, I did. I really did. I mean, I had a huge spot in the middle of my floor that was the carpet had bleached out. And I guess my carpet too has gotten to the age. And I thought when I built my house, I would do I actually got my carpet from you guys, and I remember thinking I wanted a builder's grade carpet because I'm not going to keep it very long. I have dogs. I know I'm going to have to change it every few years. Well, all right, it's made it 10 years. Okay, it's hard to believe. It's been 10 years, and it's starting to get to where the carpet just lays down all the time, no matter what I do. And I think probably I vacuum too much. I think I've actually maybe sucked all the fibers out of the carpet. I don't know. I feel guilty about it. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I shouldn't vacuum this much, but It just looks worn. It just looks like you can see all the places where we've walked, and those are the places that look the worst. So, so they make carpet that. I know that there's builder's grade carpet, like there is builder's grade heating and air equipment. Not quite the quality that you want to last the amount of years you want it to last. So, what's an average carpet? If I say I want a builder's grade carpet, just something basic, how long will they last? A year, 5, or I guess it depends on how many people are in the house. And
probably within a couple of years and the traffic that's on it. But even with different sales and promotions that we have, because we are a co-op and we work with Shaw, Mohawk, some of the bigger names that you probably have already used in your home, they will have sales and promotions on some of their best products and even half off.
Oh, wow.
And they run those about every 6 months and kind of change out with different companies. So that would be a good time to look at too, also upgrading your carpet, but at a lower price. But out of a builder grade carpet, you're right, probably just a couple of years.
Wow, so I've gone way past the lifespan of my carpet. And what can you get on a higher end carpet? Can you get more years out of a carpet if you buy a better carpet?
Absolutely, and they do back those with their warranties. Even our builder grade is what we refer to at a 32-ounce carpet. Still puts us in what Carpet One refers to as a gold series that gives you a 15-year warranty, and then a platinum and titanium at a 20 and a 25. When we get up into your platinum and titaniums, you're also getting into your nylons, which will hold up longer.
This just sounds a whole lot like air conditioning. You just go up to the higher stuff, but it is sometimes I think it is worth paying that extra money sometimes to just get a carpet that will last if you want it to last, and instead of having to replace it every 5 to 10 years like I'm having to do now. I would have probably been better off to go ahead and spend the money up front and just got a better carpet.
And ask us about our sales and promotions that we have going on, because that is going to get you in a nicer quality product without spending the higher amount and still get a nice quality carpet.
Do you guys have financing available? I mean, it's something that
Absolutely.
There you go.
We do have 0% for 12 months. That's pretty much a standard running sale. So if you would like to do maybe multiple rooms, we do offer not only carpeting but also tile, laminates. The new luxury vinyl tile has been extremely popular lately. And if you wanted to do multiple rooms, you may want to look into that and pay that out at 0%.
Great.
What kind of selection, do you have? When I come in to find out what Carpet One has to offer.
Well, we've had customers come in and not even know we were there, and then walk in, and it can be overwhelming to see how much material we have. But as your personal salesperson, we'll visit with you and see what your needs are, so you're not walking into a big box store and looking around and just being overwhelmed and not know even where to start.
That's a key. I mean, because you can be. I mean, you can walk in and say, where do I start? I mean, and, you can't educate yourself in that because, like you said, whether it's builder grade or going up and, what this looks good, but is this what I'm going to need? So I can get the help as opposed to pushing a button and waiting for someone to come and get to me in 10 minutes. So
what worries me sometimes is I've always said about the big box stores, and I'm not totally against it. I know a lot of us shop there, and I still do as well for certain things, but I like to have a professional come to me and tell me what I need to know, and not guessing because they just started last week. Think they know they're carpet professionals. I want a carpet professional to tell me what I need to know about my carpet, just same as I want a heat and air person to tell me about my heating and air. So we're always very happy to have Comanche Home Center on and Carpet One, and Dan, we're very thankful that you came in today to talk to us. To be real honest with you, I'm ready for some carpet, so you're going to have to get. I got the estimate a while back, and I'm like everybody else. I'm going to get it done next week. I'll call them back, and I haven't done that, so I need to get that started. And
well, come see me, and I'll help you since you already have an estimate. We know what you're looking at and how much you're going to need. We'll pick you out a product, and we'll put it into your estimate and see if that'll work for you.
Sounds perfect.
Give your information again, because Carpet One, we've been mentioning them, but in Comanche Home Center, give us your address and phone number, please.
Okay. We're located at number 2 Southwest C Avenue, close over by the mall, and our phone number 580-355-9600.
All right.
Perfect.
We're going to take a break and be back with the J&J Burke Home Show. It's each and every Saturday morning at this time from 9 until 9:30.
Hi, I'm Jay Burke from J&J Burke Heating and Air. At J&J Burke, we've combined the rebates from PSO and CenterPoint Energy to save you up to $7,000 on the most energy-efficient systems available. J&J Burke is a 2014 and 2015 PSO Partner of the Year for the entire state of Oklahoma. We're still the best at getting you the rebates. So call us at 1-800-AIR-REPAIR or go to jjburkair.com and learn how you can save thousands today. I'm Jay Burke, and you can count on my company because you can count on me. Hi, I'm Jay Burke from J&J Burke Heating and Air. At J&J Burke, we've combined the rebates from PSO and CenterPoint Energy to save you up to $7,000 on the most energy-efficient systems available. J&J Burke is a 2014 and 2015 PSO Partner of the Year for the entire state of Oklahoma. We're still the best at getting you the rebates. So call us at 1-800-AIR-REPAIR or go to jjburkair.com and learn how you can save thousands today. I'm Jay Burke, and you can count on my company because you can count on me.
All right, J&J Burke Home Show. Another fantastic guest. Thank you, Jay, from Carpet One, talking about carpet. So if you're in the mood for it, in the need for it, make sure you check it out. And they really want to estimate. It's free estimates. I love it. You give free estimates. They give free estimates. It's not going to cost you anything for them to come and take a look for you.
And like she said, and I don't know if she even mentioned this, but she's been with them for 6 years, and that means a lot. That means somebody that's qualified in what kind of carpets and different types of flooring that are out there. And that's important to me because I don't know. I know I want something nice, but I don't know, and I want it to last me. I don't want to just throw my money away, but it's also good to, I always try to support local business. That's just always, buy Lawton has always been my motto. And so I hope that that people will call Comanche Home Center and Carpet One and give them an opportunity to come out and give you a free estimate. And a lot of times people ask me about their carpet does it really matter when it comes to indoor air quality? Does my carpet hold a lot of dirt? And we know they do. We know that a lot of times people have pets and they come in, they don't take their shoes off, they drag stuff on their carpet. And so a lot of people tend to say, I don't want to do carpet, I want to do a laminate flooring, or I want to do a tile flooring. And that's one thing that Carpet One can help you with. And they've helped me be able to do. And I've gone into a lot of houses anymore that say, you know what, I'm not having any more carpet. We're going to do area rugs, and that's going to be it. And I think that's becoming a newer and newer thing because people have allergies so bad.
They've got tile that looks like wood now.
I know.
You've not even seen that.
It's cool.
It plays with your mind. Say, what is this? Yeah. You have to knock on it to find out really what it is.
And you go into commercial buildings now, and you look down at the floor, and they've got the ones that look like wood. They're grayish, and they're different colors, and they're beautiful. And so anyway, and the only thing I ever thought about, I used to have tile through my whole home, and my last house, and I had to mop it. Okay, so Jay learned a lesson about that. I don't like to mop that much. And so, you end up having the thoughts of, okay, am I willing to mop my whole house? And sometimes a vacuuming is a little bit easier than mopping. That mop gets heavy.
You can swing a vacuum, but you can't swing a mean mop, huh? Is that what you're telling me, Jay? Yeah.
Pretty much that's the way it works.
Okay, all right. Employment opportunities, still looking for some help?
Absolutely. We are looking for helpers. So even if you don't have any experience, we are willing to train you. But you've got to be able to handle the heat. If you can't handle
get out of the kitchen.
That's right, because it is going to be hot. But it will cool off, and we do work all winter long. And so, we're not a company that hires people, and then in the wintertime we lay them all off. There are other companies that locally that do that. I'm not going to do that. I hire the people that I'm going to keep year-round. We want you to stay with us. We've got people that have been with us well over 15 years. They've been employees with me. And to be honest with you, since some of them have been there since day one. So all I'm saying is if you come, we have full benefits. We have retirement plan, health insurance, vacation after you've been there a year. We're going to take care of you, but we want good people. Obviously, we'd love for you to have you got to have a driver's license and be able to have a background check and drug screening. But other than that, if you're a hard worker and you're wanting a good job, come and see us at 2012 Northwest Hoover is the address at the shop. And we'll be more than happy to let you fill out an application, and I'll get you in. And we're hiring now. We're not going to, we're not waiting a month from now. We're hiring now. So we'll be hiring hopefully 2 or 3 people.
Yesterday. You were actually hiring yesterday.
We needed them last week. So,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So please come and apply, and we'd love to have you on our team.
No phone calls, please.
No phone calls.
But I'm going to give you a phone number out because if you are air distressed and you're needing some help, you need a free estimate, talk about the rebate program, 1-800-AIR-REPAIR. Make sure you get a hold of Jay because he'll be Johnny on the spot. He'll be right there for you.
Absolutely. And a lot of people go online and send us messages wanting estimates and things. So you can go to our website. It's JJBUrkAug6.com, JJBUrkAug6.com. Go to that website. You can actually ask for a service, or you can sign up for duct cleaning, we give estimates. It's actually online. You can get a duct cleaning estimate online.
Really?
Yep. You just put the number of registers you have in, the number of cold air returns that you have, and it'll actually give you an estimate online. You can actually click submit, and you want to schedule a time, and we will call you and schedule a time when we can get your ductwork cleaned. So there's a lot of things you can do on our website. Check it out. We also have all of our shows our previous shows that we've done here, which I think is very, very cool because sometimes we don't always are available from 9 to 9:30 in the morning, and our shows are listed as to when they were on. And so if you've missed something that we've talked to an electrician, or we've talked to PSO or CenterPoint or somebody like that, please go back and listen to some of our older shows that we've done, and they've been very informative. I'm very pleased with our home show, very pleased, and I think I've heard a lot of people say, "Hey, I had no idea." Thanks for letting us know, and please give us that number again. So if you're wanting to know some of those, please go back and listen to those. But also you can go online and ask for an estimate, a free estimate. You can submit that, and it comes to us, and we get that almost instantly.
Great. 1-800-AIR-REPAIR, the J&J Burke Home Show each and every Saturday mornings. Give you some great information. So it's not just, of course, your expertise, heat and air, when we always get updates on that. But just like our Carpet One friends that came in today with Comanche Home Center, appreciate them for taking the time to come over and visit with us as well. So that wraps up this show for this weekend.
It just always goes by so quick.
Just like that. Having fun, right? Having so much fun, and the time flies.
That's right.
All right, we'll see you next Saturday, the J&J Burke Home Show, from 9 to 9:30 right here on KLAW 101.
Join us this time every Saturday morning for the latest technologies and professional advice to help you save money around your house. This has been the J&J Burke Home Show.
I'm Jay Burke, and you can count on my company because you can count on me. Hi, I'm Jay Burke from J&J Burke Heating and Air. At J&J Burke, we've combined the rebates from PSO and CenterPoint Energy to save you up to $7,000 on the most energy-efficient systems available. J&J Burke is a 2014 and 2015 PSO Partner of the Year for the entire state of Oklahoma. We're still the best at getting you the rebates. So call us at 1-800-AIR-REPAIR or go to JJBUrkAug6.com and learn how you can save thousands today. I'm Jay Burke, and you can count on my company because you can count on me.